Never let your tank sit overnight after filling it, especially in winter. You own a car made after 2001, you need to hear this. I never post stuff like this, but I had to share. My parents live 600 miles away. For 2 years, they barely visited their grandkids because of gas costs. Then last month, they showed up 3 times. I asked my mom what changed. She pulled out this little device from her purse, smaller than a phone charger. She said, "We don't spend a fortune on gas anymore to see you. I thought their gauge was broken." She said, "Your brother-in-law told us about this device called Fuel Sync. It does something with the fuel system. I don't really understand it, but it works." My dad drove their car over, 1,200 miles round trip. The fuel gauge barely moved the entire trip. He drove around town for 3 days while they were here, still barely went below 3/4. They drove back home another 600 miles, and here's the crazy part. They drove here, stayed 3 days, drove back, and didn't need to fill up for another 2 weeks after that. The needle just doesn't move like it used to. That night, I had to look this up myself. I found thousands of videos and reviews online. People showing their fuel gauges barely moving after hundreds of miles, driving for weeks without filling up. That's when I found out what's actually happening. Every car manufactured after 2001 has these things called magnetic disruptors built into the fuel system. They deliberately scramble your fuel molecules into chaotic patterns before they reach the engine. So only 60% of your gas actually burns to power the car. The other 40% gets wasted straight out the exhaust as fumes. This isn't a defect or poor engineering, it's intentional. In 2001, automakers made a deal with Big Oil. They installed these magnetic disruptors in exchange for kickbacks on every gallon of wasted fuel. Your car is literally designed to burn through money. Fuel Sync was created by a former Ford engineer who got fired for trying to expose this. It uses something called electromagnetic molecular realignment, sends waves at exactly 847.3 nanometers that override the magnetic disruptors. It realigns the scrambled fuel molecules back into perfect formation. So your engine burns 100% of the fuel instead of just 60%. My mom showed me what they used to spend on gas every month. It was eating up a huge portion of their fixed income. Now their tank lasts for weeks. They're driving the same amount, maybe more because they're not afraid to visit anymore, but the gauge just sits there. They can finally afford to see their grandkids whenever they want instead of rationing trips. They had an extra one and gave it to me, said, "Just try it, you'll see." I plugged it into my car that night. Little black device, goes right into the 12-volt outlet like a phone charger. That's it. No installation. I commute 40 miles a day for work. Used to fill up twice a week like clockwork. 2 weeks went by. Still hadn't filled up. The needle barely moved. My wife thought I was lying to her. She didn't believe it until we plugged one into her car. Same thing. Her gauge just stopped dropping like it used to. We did the math. Between both our cars, we were spending a fortune on gas every month. Now we're spending just $23 a month for 2 cars. The difference is insane, and my parents can actually afford to see their grandkids now without choosing between gas and other bills. My brother has one, my sister has one, my dad's best friend ordered 3. Our neighbor saw my parents visiting again and asked what changed. I explained it. He ordered 3 that day. Now half our street has them. You're not getting bad gas mileage because your car is old. You're getting bad mileage because your car is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Waste your money. Since 2001, the magnetic disruptors have been scrambling your fuel, so 40% goes out as fumes instead of powering your car. Fuel Sync overrides that and restores the efficiency that was stolen from you. Gas companies are trying to get Fuel Sync banned. They've already forced it out of stores. Right now, it's only available online. And apparently there are cheap knockoffs on Amazon that don't have the real chip and can damage your charging port. Only get it from the official website. They're offering 50% off right now. My parents paid full price. I paid full price. But if you order through the link below, you get half off. There's also a 180-day money-back guarantee. If it doesn't work, you get your money back, no questions asked. I'm not someone who posts about products, but this is the reason my parents can afford to see their grandkids now. My mom literally cried when she realized they could visit whenever they wanted instead of having to save up for months just to make one trip. If you've been putting off seeing family because gas costs too much, this solves that. If you're spending hundreds every month on gas, this changes everything. Works on any car made after 1996. One-time purchase, plugs into your cigarette lighter, that's it. I left the link below the Learn More button. Only a few hundred units left in stock. With the legal pressure from oil companies, who knows how long they'll be able to keep selling these. Tap the button now to get 50% off before they're gone. P.S. My mom's church friends asked why she's been able to visit us so much lately. 6 of them ordered Fuel Sync after she explained it. Don't let gas costs keep you from the people you love. Get yours now while you still can.